Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Another class of elementary science, class 5 English version, another lecture, and this lecture includes chapter 7, healthy lifestyle. Okay, so this is a bit long chapter. We have divided it into two parts. So I'm going to discuss about the first part of the chapter called healthy lifestyle. So dear learners, healthy lifestyle, we all know that what is called healthy lifestyle. Let's learn again what is healthy lifestyle. Okay, if you eat balanced diet, if you stay away from different type of germs, viruses, fungus or bacteria, or if you do physical exercises regularly, you will be in a good health, and that lifestyle will be known as healthy lifestyle. Okay, so what is healthy lifestyle? A healthy lifestyle helps to keep and improve our health and well-being. Health is wealth. We all know that. So if you are getting a good health, that is a very, very big wealth of you. So a healthy lifestyle helps to keep and improve our health and well-being. So however we may get diseases, though we have a healthy lifestyle, though we are doing physical exercises regularly, though we are not wasting our time in doing nothing, we are just maintaining all the important things to be healthy, but though we are getting affected by different type of virus or bacteria or fungus. Okay, so as we are going through a pandemic situation, we are affected by a virus called COVID-19. So how we are getting affected by that virus, how can we get safe from that virus? Okay, so that will also be a part of healthy lifestyle. Okay, we all know that we should wear masks, we should clean our hands regularly, we should not go outside without mask. So that are the things that should be followed to stay healthy right now, to be safe from coronavirus. Okay, so dear students, we are moving forward to the next topic. So the next topic is infectious disease. As I was saying, how can we get removed from coronavirus? Look, coronavirus is a type of infectious disease. Okay, so what is called infectious disease? The disease that are transmitted or that are caused by the entrance of germs such as bacteria, virus, fungi into the body. The disease can spread directly, indirectly from person to person. Okay, so you can be affected by that virus or bacteria directly from a affected person, or indirectly. That means the sneezing, when a person used to sneeze, the droplets used to stay in the atmosphere. By that droplets you can be affected. So wearing a mask is a must here to avoid from that droplets. Okay, so ways of spreading infectious disease. What are the ways by which infectious diseases can spread? Have a look. Infectious disease can spread in different ways. Some diseases can pass from person to person through the air when someone coughs or sneezes. I said a little while ago. We may get infectious disease by using glass, plates, chairs, table, clothes, toilets, etc. If any person is affected by any kind of infectious disease, if we use the materials that he uses, then there is a chance of getting affected by that infectious disease. So we have to be careful about using the utensils of that affected person if we don't want to get affected. Okay, some infectious diseases are transmitted by different type of insects. Okay, different type of animals also. So a mosquito bite can lead us to different type of diseases like dengue, malaria. Okay, we all know that. Okay, so what we should do to stay away from the infectious disease, we will learn it later. But there are some other ways to be affected. Water, infected water, the dirty water, the contaminated water, that can also help us, that can also lead us to get affected by infectious disease. So we learnt that we can be affected directly in contact with affected person, indirectly, or we can be affected by different type of insects, we can be affected by different type of sources of water that is being contaminated with dirty water or the water which is not clear. Okay, so we are moving forward to the next slide. So have a look. We are learning the types of infectious disease. So the first type is airborne disease. So from that particular name, we can easily understand that what is airborne disease? The disease that is transmitted through air, that is known as airborne disease. Okay, so how this disease used to transfer from one person to another person? If I sneeze without maintaining the gesture, okay, if I sneeze without maintaining the proper technique of sneezing, what will happen? I can affect others. Okay, so the disease which is transmitted through air, that is known as airborne disease. So what are the process by which airborne disease can transmit from one person to another person? Have a look. Coughing. If an infected person is coughing, from that manner, the droplets of that virus can spread from one person to another person. Sneezing also. Even if he is talking, that particular issue can also spread that germs of that particular disease. Okay, so airborne disease include, what are the diseases that are known as airborne disease? Have a look. Swine flu, measles, chickenpox, tuberculosis and influenza. These are the diseases that actually known as airborne disease. Nevertheless, the coronavirus, that is also has been proven as airborne disease. So how can we get rid of that particular disease? If we wear mask, that will be a very good idea to be away from that particular airborne diseases. Okay, dear students, we are moving forward to the next one. Have a look. Waterborne disease. So you can easily understand that the disease that can be transmitted through water, they are known as waterborne disease. So waterborne diseases are the disease caused by taking water contaminated with germs. Okay, there are many types of waterborne diseases. So what are the diseases? Look, diarrhea, cholera, dysentery and typhoid. Have a look. This boy or girl, this girl, sorry, I'm sorry, this is the girl. She's just urinating or whatever she is doing in the washroom or toilet. That layer of water is going there and that boy is taking water from that particular layer. So what will happen? That germs, okay, of the toilet is going to that water. So this water is not a clean water. This water is not a pure water to use. This is the contaminated water. And if you use this contaminated water, this boy is drinking a water. Maybe this is a source which is not safe. So what will happen? If you drink contaminated water, if you use contaminated water in your daily life, what will happen? You will be affected by different type of waterborne diseases. What are those? Diarrhea, cholera, dysentery and typhoid. So we have to be very careful about using the contaminated water. We learned in our Water for Life chapter that what are the ways to purify water. So if you have any kind of doubt that whether the water is pure or not, you must use the water purification method. Thank you very much. Okay, so now another disease, contact disease. So from the name of the disease, we can understand that if a person is infected by any kind of virus or bacterial disease, if we shake hand to that person or if we go in contact with that person, we will be affected by that disease. That is why this disease is known as contact disease. Contact disease are diseases caused by direct or indirect contact with an infected person. So what are the diseases that will be called as contact disease? Flu, Ebola, measles are such kind of diseases. Okay, now have a look. AIDS. So what is AIDS? AIDS is also a type of contact disease, but this disease is a little bit different from the previous diseases. This is a different type of infectious disease which is caused by HIV virus, human immunodeficiency virus. Okay, so however, it will not affect anyone. If anyone is affected by AIDS or HIV virus, if he shake hands or if he just if anyone uses the utensils of that particular affected person, he or she will not be affected by the other contact diseases. So we should not spread rumor about AIDS. AIDS is definitely a viral disease, but its contamination is a little bit different than the other contact diseases. So we have to be careful about HIV virus. Okay. Now, disease transmitted by animals and insects. So as I said earlier, there are some diseases that can be also transmitted by different type of animals and insects. So the disease which are transmitted by animals like dogs or cats, they are known that disease is known as rabies. And we know that mosquito is also a source of different type of diseases. If a mosquito bites us, we will be affected by dengue, malaria and so on, different type of diseases. So dear students, from this particular lecture, there will be some important questions in your primary education completion exams. So what are the questions? Have a look. What is infectious disease? The disease which can be spread by different methods like airborne, waterborne, or animals and insects. That type of disease are known as infectious disease. Okay, how does infectious disease spread? As we know that there are different sources and different forms of spreading infectious disease. Okay, by air the disease can spread, by water the disease can spread, by insect, animals the disease can spread. Okay, so what is airborne disease? The disease which spreads through air, that is known as airborne disease. We learned the name of the diseases. What is waterborne disease? The disease which used to spread through water, that is known as waterborne disease. We learned about the waterborne disease. Write down the name of the disease transmitted by animals and insects. As we learned that the diseases that is transmitted by dog, that is rabies, okay, and insect like mosquito, that is known as what? Dengue and malaria. Okay, so we will be if we want to keep ourselves healthy from the infectious disease or waterborne disease or whatever the disease is, we have to follow the rules of healthy lifestyle. So we should follow the healthy lifestyle and we should be inshallah free from all type of diseases. Thank you very much. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.